Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Evan, and I'm back with another NCAA Football 14 Road to Glory game here with my halfback, number 10, Evan Hinch at Baylor. As you may or may not be able to tell, I didn't start off the game with a kick return because my teammate did get the kick return and he just nailed it in the end zone, so I thought I might as well just not even show that. So, as you can see here, it's my first ranked game. We're actually ranked as well. I think we're 4-0 right now. Baylor, we're ranked 25th, and Kansas State's ranked 22nd. I'm kind of just showing the first drive here because I think it's a good way to usually start out the games, to start out with the first offensive or defensive drive. A couple of times out here they take me out of the plays, so as you may notice, I sometimes am not in the plays and they get a first down, and it'll seem like I'm kind of skipping around, but it's actually because they subbed me out, and we end up getting a touchdown while they sub me out. Right here, my teammate's going to get another kick return, and it is now tied 7-7 near the end of the first quarter. He returns it a pretty solid distance. I usually get kind of bored, though, whenever my teammate returns the kick returns because it's not very interesting for me because I just have to block. Right now, we're going to do a nice little quick slant play where I'm just going to be blocking for the quarterback, and he does complete it for about a 7-yard gain. In this game, I thought it was going to be a lot closer, but I think it ends up being a wider margin than I had first guessed, because it seems like Kansas State and Baylor would be kind of a close game, considering now that Kansas State doesn't have Colin Klein anymore. They just have another quarterback. I don't know who the guy's name is anymore, but they just have him, and they have a couple good wide receivers and a good halfback. And our team, on the other hand, has me and then the quarterback, who seems to be pretty good, and I think a couple solid wide receivers, on offense at least. I don't know about the defense very much. But right here, I've just kind of been doing the same pass plays where I will call for the pass. Usually it's a halfback angle play, and I usually get pretty open on those plays, especially if they're playing like a cover 2. Usually that's the one hole. And as you can see right here, 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the second quarter, and I do get injured. I'm out for one play, and then I come back in, and I run the ball in for a touchdown. So, I mean, I guess I wasn't that seriously injured. It was just a minor injury or something like that. Right here, I'm going to do a little curl out to the left side, and instead of passing it to me where I was, somewhat open, I could have gained like 5 yards. The quarterback opts to not throw the ball, and he gets sacked and ends up fumbling the ball. So we do get it back here with 1 minute and 55 seconds left in the second quarter. And on my first run play, I get a loss of 1. Right here, they think I have the ball on this quick slant play, so I get knocked to the ground. I thought I may have been injured there again, but I wasn't. Later in the drive, I come back in, they did sub me out, and I get another solid gain of about 9 yards here. Now it's 2nd and goal, and the quarterback tries to run the ball in, and he does get stopped for about a loss of 6. They call it a sack. And what I've noticed, though, a lot is that recently they've been subbing me out for a lot of offensive sets. I don't really know why, but that's just kind of the thing they've been doing a lot, where they'll take me out for 1 or 2 plays and put me back in. So it's kind of weird when you put it into video form, because it looks like I'm just like magically teleporting into the next, like into a first down or something like that. But I assure you that it's just because the team is subbing me out, and I'm just like kind of skipping those plays. Right there, I did a punt return, got a not really that great of a gain. It was kind of all right. Right here, we did a nice option play where they fake it to me, and I do get tackled, but the quarterback picks up a first down. Right here, I think it was another option play. I get a solid gain of about 5 yards on the run. So far, my running, I've been averaging around 5 yards per carry throughout the season, which I think is pretty solid freshman year for an All-American difficulty. Of course, the main things that I've been boosting for my stats are juke move, spin move, and things like that. I've boosted my speed up from an 88 to about a 91, so that's kind of helpful when I do the kick returns for like touchdowns and stuff. But I'm trying to get a really high speed, really high juke and spin move, and really high catching. So I'm a really consistent player. And after that, I'm going to start working on other things like finesse moves and things like spectacular catch or break tackle and route running and stuff like that are kind of like secondary things for a halfback, except for the break tackle, of course. But I'm a speed back, so I'm going to work on that later. Right here it's 4th and 1, and I opt to go for it, so I'm going to run the ball in, and I just barely get the first down. And my guy's acting all pumped after he gets that play there, and we do end up scoring a touchdown. So it is now 24-7 here. And we're kind of pulling away now. It's about 40 seconds left in the third quarter. It's another punt return here. And right here, I don't have much blocking. I tried to make something out of it, and I do end up cutting through the middle, which I don't usually do. I usually cut out to the left side. Rarely, I sometimes do go out to the right side, but right there, I went down the middle and actually gained a solid yardage on punt return. And right here, the quarterback's going to do another quick slant play. We have about 180 passing yards, and he's 15 of 21 passing, which is pretty solid, around 75%. Right here, I thought I was seriously going to get intercepted because one of the defensive linemen did tip the ball and knocked our quarterback over, and I thought the linebacker was going to pick that up for an interception, and I would have to make a play on the ball. Right here, I do another run play, and I lose 1 yard. They do end up scoring a touchdown after we punted to them, so we get a kick return again. Right here, I kind of try to take it to the outside, but one guy does clip me on the side, and then his teammates do pick me up after he falls to the ground. There's about 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Once again, the run has not been working for me very well, so I'm kind of making my impact on passes for offense and special teams like kick return and punt return. Right here, it's going to be another one of those weird zone split runs that I kind of like, but right here as well, I did not get any yards. I actually lost 4 yards, but I start to get some more momentum when we get into the right around this point in the game. I'm starting to gain like maybe, at least a first down on each carry, but right here I get tackled behind again. Got to work on that speed and acceleration a little bit. And I have been working on how I use my acceleration burst or how I use my juke moves a lot more, so you're going to see a lot more of that from me because I was working on it in practice mode a lot. Right here, this is a halfback draw, and I'm going to run it for at least, I think, a first down right here because I do break the tackle. And I get a nice 11-yard rush here. There's about 1 minute and 58 seconds left, and what I'm thinking right now is basically that we're up by 10 points, so I need to score maybe even just a field goal to keep them away from possibly tying it back up, because if we do not score, then they could possibly go down for a touchdown and get an onside kick and then hit a field goal, and it would take us into overtime. But my guy scores a touchdown finally, and he is pumped. He is excited that he finally scored his second touchdown of the game. And right here again, we are on a kick return because they do score a touchdown, but it's 31-21 and we have the ball. So we're up by 10 with about 50 seconds left. So I kind of knew the game was pretty much over from this point on because we did end up getting that touchdown that I ran in. So that helped a lot because I knew they were going to be able to drive back down and get a touchdown. But that is the end of the game, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day.